Hello, fabulous friends, fans, and superstars. Welcome to an incredible astrological season. March is set to be a time of massive shifts taking place for the collective and in our own individual journeys as well. Saturn is going to change signs moving into Pisces for the better part of the next 3 years, is when we're going to feel this energy. We've also got Pluto dipping into the sign of Aquarius now, but truly, this is the beginning of a more extensive cycle for humanity that'll be with us for about 20 years to come. And Mars, after spending an unusually long time since August of last year in the sign of Gemini, will also finally change signs as well, moving into Cancer. And so these are massively important shifts that are happening for all of us now. And I've spoken about these at length already here on my YouTube channel, and I will link to that video below. And of course, if you want a very deep dive to understand how these big energies are going to speak for you in your sign, check out the year ahead horoscope. You can look at that at nadiyashahsuperstars.com or download it now at nadiyashah.com. For the monthly horoscopes, I am focusing a lot more on the big lunar events. Chances are we will feel them that much more. But just know there's a lot of things to consider here, and there's a lot here on my YouTube channel that can help you to navigate this truly amazing time for the collective and in your own individual journey as well. It'll be a great month. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Aries. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2023. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. It is going to be on the 7th of the month that we will have this month's full moon. Now, this full moon takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. So whether this is related to your work life, your work environment, your clients, your customers, your coworkers, or it has to do with the small habits and rituals as you move through your day, well, chances are things are going to change, but in a way that you really like. There may be some uncertainty that may not necessarily feel comfortable at first, and yet there is energy here that is supremely fortunate as well. On the one hand, the supremely fortunate energy, that's Uranus speaking in supreme harmony with this full moon. This is where things can turn very quickly, very much by delight. This is where things really could feel as if there's more opportunity as a result of a client or customer or coworker. It could be that one of these people leaves and it feels very much like a blessing, or because they leave, it means more opportunity for you navigating forward from here. But we also have Neptune and Mercury in what astrologers call an opposition. However, it's also what astrologers call a wide orb, meaning it's not as precise a connection as the connection with Uranus. And so there may be an element here of uncertainty, of some disappointment, maybe even some sadness as well, before it is that you find your bearings and roll with the changes and see how they are very much to your advantage. Now, a lot of Aries may experience this on the level of positive changes when it comes to your health as well. And so with the Uranus, this is cold turkey energy, or perhaps very quickly feeling like some health challenge is behind you in an instant. There may be that sense of hope, or that sense of you wish you could be a lot more certain, and yet the evidence is quite clear. It looks like you're leaping towards a better state of well-being and feeling very hopeful in the process. Now, as we navigate later in the month, just 2 weeks later, we really have one of these very important moments of the year for you. It is going to be on the 21st that we will have a new moon in your sign. Part of what makes this new moon distinct is that it is at the very beginning of your sign. And so this is called 0 degrees. So it's the zero equinox point. It is the equinox moment. This is the beginning of the astrological calendar. Yes, the astrological new year. but it truly represents a beginning for you that is pure and very much a seed moment, that much more. A 0-degree new moon truly is as if you're not sure and you don't know where this new beginning is going to go, where it's going to take you, what it means, and you may even not realize it's happening, especially considering that this is in your sign, and yet you are embarking on a brand new chapter. I want you to consider this as well. It's right around the same time that we are going to have Mars, your ruling planet, finally change signs. This is huge for you, I have to say. You, of all the signs out there, with Mars changing signs, well, chances are about 3 weeks into the month, you'll start to feel that shift that much more in a pronounced way. With Mars moving into the foundation of your chart, it really gives you a chance to be with you that much more fully, to go to a place of finding home within your soul, your psyche, your spirit, but also feeling more at home within yourself, within your body, within your own skin. It is this move of Mars happening right around the same time of this new moon that does suggest that some chatter in your mind starts to calm down. And instead, you're invited to just be and to get really honest with yourself about whom it is that you are and how you're going to live it that much more. It may not necessarily be the time for big implementations of brand new things, at least not in this moment. And yet, what's happening now on those energetic levels is so valuable. It is changing things for the better, for you to become more of you than you knew yourself to be before. I want to also add with this new moon, it is essentially unaspected, meaning that it is connecting with Pluto and Mars. Now, those connections, though, they are not true. So it's not a true square with Mars. It's not a true sextile with Pluto because when you look at it by sign, the elements don't line up. And yet the orbs, right, the distance that separates an exact alignment is still tight enough to take into consideration. And so just know there's going to be a lot of energy at this time for you and a lot of determination to move your life forward. And the ability to focus is there as well. But again, what it's going to amount to, what it's going to count for in the fullness of time is not necessarily going to be clear to you just yet, but will if you stay patient and stay true to you and what it is that you're really feeling within yourself. Well, that will guide you moving forward from here. Now, where it comes to matters of love, well, we're starting the month with the most romantic day of the year, right? It's on the 1st in parts of the Americas, on the 2nd in the rest of the world, that Venus and Jupiter will meet in the sky. And this magnifies romantic potential, but this is especially true for you, making it one of the most romantic days of the decade. The key really is for you is to trust what's happening. What that means is if somebody needs to go, let them. It really means that the universe wants to align you with greater love than you've known before, and that whatever love is leaving is part of what's going to help you to align with the love that truly is for you. But of course, new meetings become possible as well. So if it is that you are open to meeting someone new, you will likely feel like a magnet. There's not a whole lot you need to do when Venus is in your sign, but you add to this meeting Jupiter, and again, in your sign. You just being yourself, doing what it is that is genuinely joyous and fun for you, what helps you to connect with your unique beauty. It's these very things that can open up opportunities and love for you in ways that take you by surprise and delight. For those of you just starting to date someone, what a remarkable time this can be in the context of dating. I do feel like this is a turning point moment. Either you're feeling the love so much with this person that it feels like it starts to solidify that much more, becomes more hopeful. It could be that you connect with someone else, somebody brand new just pops up. And that can be part of what helps you to feel that perhaps you're meant to go in a different direction. But again, with Jupiter involved, closures might be possible. And if that happens, it really is a massive blessing. That's what is something to truly have faith in, to know that just as quickly as something may feel like it ends, it's important not to stay in that ending too much, because chances are there are all kinds of beginnings on offer to you simultaneously as well. And for those of you in an established bond, what a remarkable time this can be. Either it is renewal and connection and love, a magnification of love, and you feeling loved and feeling very blessed as the result of the love that you have, or it's going a whole other way. So this energy is very all or nothing now. With Jupiter in your sign, you are in a brand new 12-year cycle, and you're just at the very beginning. And if this person is meant to navigate forward with you as part of this time, well, this really can be where you feel that much more grateful for the love that you have. It's magnified that much more. However, there is going to be a very small percentage of Aries out there, especially if you felt for a while that you're not in the right relationship for you. Well, chances are this is a massive turning point moment, taking you in a different direction. What I love about this month for you, there is so much here. It is a valuable and meaningful astrological moment. I love how the energy now is one that reminds you to have faith in yourself, to have faith in your future. It is a time of new beginnings of all kinds on offer here as your birthday month begins on the 21st. Happy birthday to all the Aries out there. With Jupiter in your sign, chances are this is set to be a time that feels especially rewarding, and how it is that it not only strengthens your faith, but also reminds you to continue moving forward. And whatever it is that needs to change, let it, knowing that it truly is part of a higher, more loving vision for your life, navigating forward from here. Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there.